Hello and welcome to J.D.Plays Persona 5. So it's been a while since I've played anything, and even longer since I've actually decided to record it. But in the middle of this whole Corona ordeal, I've got a lot of free time, so I've decided to play one of my favourite games of all time. Partly because I love it so much, but also partly because they've released a new version of it, which unfortunately I'm unable to purchase at the moment, so I'm playing the older one. Hopefully this will be a nice smooth run through. I've got a 100% guide which I've been working on, and I'm finally ready to test it because I think, mind you, that I'm finally ready to play the game beginning to end, 100% completion, no problems, no restarts. So we'll see how we do. Now, for those of you unfamiliar with the game, or the series for that matter, the reason I'm starting with number 5 is because the other versions aren't on PlayStation 4. Persona 4 was a PlayStation 2 game, and I don't have the necessary software to record on PlayStation 2. Alright, you don't have to sit and watch through that intro, but I really like it, so as I say, I'm starting a new game, not new game plus or anything like that, going from beginning to end. So there's a lot of hours worth of gameplay, so what's this? Oh yeah, I have skins and other stuff unlocked and purchased through the PlayStation Store. Not really relevant to the game, but just, you know, a bit of extra fun added on top. Yeah, whatever. Jesus Christ, how much do I have? A lot, apparently.
This story is a work of fiction. Similarities between characters or events to persons living or dead in your world are purely coincidental. Only those who have agreed to the above have the privilege of partaking in this game. The contract has been sealed. The world is not as it should be. It's filled with distortion, and ruin can no longer be avoided. Those who oppose fate and desire change. From time to time, they were referred to as tricksters. You are the trickster. Now is the time to rise against the abyss of distortion.
So there'll be a lot of cutscenes like this throughout the game. I'm going to play them for the sake of people who to see them or haven't seen them before. But bear in mind, they're all skippable, so if you're sitting playing this yourself, you don't have to watch through.
There's someone here. Hey, up there! He's here. Moving immediately.
With that, gives you a small indication of who we are pretty quickly.
Good. Now get running!
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away.
A few voices here that we
But I have
don't
to
know
say,
who they are yet.
showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move.
What we've got to
Nice
do
work
now
as always,
is just
Joker.
basically. We have no idea where.
This happens because you have no sense for aesthetics.
Nobody asked you, Inari.
There he is.
Don't know why we're being
Just
chased.
run! Get out of there!
That saying we still have a briefcase sometime.
The
Assuming
enemy's focus is on him. Looks
stolen
like
it.
the rest of us can slip away. Everyone remember where we're meeting up?
Stop right there!
Quite an athletic.
Take him down, Joker!
Big news for Persona series. What is that? That I've played before, know exactly what's going down. It's the tutorial
Parent
fight.
power level. No threat. Get him, Joker!
So, what this thing is will be explained later, so I'm going to let the game do that rather than me. Let's say it's a tutorial fight, we can't really lose, so...
Hey.
Attack. Grip. Nice. So that was the normal attack.
Calm down.
We also have the option of shooting with our gun, or using skills, which are Persona, which again will be explained later through the game.
Let's see.
But at the moment we have two skills, and so this is obviously a Japanese game, so there's names and spellings that you probably might not get. If you do, good for you. I'll explain what they are later. But this one up top here is basically... well, actually it says in the description, curse-based damage, so there's different types. There's curse, light, wind, fire, electric, so on. And they use SP, which is our spell power, and then there are abilities like this one, which use our health points instead, so they're physical damage. So managing these throughout the game is quite an important thing to pick up. So you don't want to be using health-based skills while you're getting the crap kicked out of you. Likewise, if you use nothing but skill points, then you're going to run out fairly quickly. Yeah, what should we go with? Eeny, meeny, miny, no. Quick physical.
There!
Before their backup gets here.
And simple as that.
Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful!
Yeah.
Joker, behind you! Go. All right.
Come on, man.
I'm okay.
Alright, so now we've got the mini-map to help us. As you can see, the map is coloured differently depending on whether or not we've been in the room yet. So go through the door, more lights up, as you can see. So it gives you an indication of where you should be going, but at the same time lets you know where you've been. And also, you can see markers like doors and entrances to other rooms that aren't necessarily doors. And you can work your way around the map fairly easily.
Huh? What?
So, sneaking's fairly easy. You just press the button, the game does the rest itself, but if you've got places where you can hide, then you can get around enemies. Like so. It won't always be that easy. They're not generally that stupid, but this is the beginning of the game and it's trying to steer you in a particular direction.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
One thing you may have noticed is that the character you're playing as doesn't actually say anything. That's because throughout the game you have text options and
See ya.
well, it said something there. Probably first time to have started that line of thought. But yeah, you get to choose what he says, and what you choose can affect the game, personal relationships with other characters, so on. Which is a big factor in this game. What you do, what you choose. You have to live out a full
Enemies
year.
here? What's wrong? These readings. It can't be.
And I aim for the best result, but
Joker, can you handle this?
things can go wrong, which is why I have a 100%
Capture him!
completion guide.
Let's go! Go, go, go!
So I've played this game over and over again, looking at where the option leads to what. This is the test run actually, and I don't, well, I'm fairly sure that if we follow this sequence of events, we'll get the perfect ending. But if we don't,
Just struggling.
it
Suspect
just
secure.
means I have to do it again.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold
I
out.
don't know how long this intro actually is.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
That was a good start. We get arrested at the beginning of the game. Ooh. Don't do drugs, people.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up.
This isn't legal.
No dozing off. Just still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot?
No thanks, I'm not great with needles. No. I'm a needle.
What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence?
It's not what you mean. So yeah, here's the first example of you get to choose. At this point it doesn't actually matter, it will always go the same way. But later in the game, or when we actually get going, it will matter. You're going to use... well, no. There's no way you're doing this in front of a camera, not deleting it.
So
it's
you're
off or
not
something.
that dumb. Which is good, because we get to take as much time as we need. Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh?
I was enjoying it. Everything's hazy. Can't remember. Must be the drugs. So right now, for the most important decision of the entire game. What level? Normally I would say normal or hard. Probably the best if you want a challenge. Merciless. Or as it suggests, the AI is incredibly intelligent compared to the other modes. Everything has a lot more health, everything hits harder. So only do that if you really know what you're doing. Say for the exact opposite, the game is completely stupid and you'll just go through super easy. Torn between normal and hard. So I like to play on hard normally, just because I like the challenge, but for the sake of a playthrough, on normal. Now, if you choose easy, normal, or hard, you can change the difficulty as you play. But if you pick either of the other two, you're stuck with that. So again, when you're picking a playthrough, bear that in mind.
Sign here. It's a confession under your name.
Okay, I understand. Now this doesn't affect the game at all, but you can put anything you
Don't
want as your
expect
name.
to walk out of here in one piece. We are
I
going
like
to make
put
you understand.
characters'
One
quote
must take
real
full
name,
responsibility for their actions.
because as well as a game, this is also an anime and a manga, obviously. But in both, he has a different name. I think last playthrough I did, I went with his anime name, so this time I'm gonna go with his manga name, which, if I remember, oh yeah, I remember now. Akira. How do you? I don't remember how you spell his name. Kusu. So that's it. Let's say is his manga name. In the anime, his name is Ren something. I'm beginning with A. I can't remember off the top of my head. Confirm. So this doesn't actually affect the game in any way whatsoever. except for the fact that when characters talk to you, they will obviously use your name. Because there's so many possibilities, they obviously don't pre-record voice dialogue for the name, but
Excuse me, but this area's off.
everything else that characters say to you, or main characters anyway, or important characters, will have either cutscenes like this, or just voice recordings.
I'm Nijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
Everything else will just be text.
The prosecutor's office?
So yeah, you
What
see
business do you have here?
Has a portrait of here which talks.
Just let me through. It's urgent.
So
There's
it's
something
safe
I
to
need to
assume she's
confirm
an
with the
important
suspect.
character to the plot, whereas this other guy is just
Nijima-san,
someone.
I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction.
But the scene itself is important enough that he gets voice dialogue.
Besides,
Not everyone gets voice dialogue.
You prosecutor sign Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
That is a bit weird.
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
You don't expect anything.
Prosecutor,
Why is she in charge of the
I
case?
forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand. I didn't expect to be you.
Ah, so you know me.
You'll be answering my questions this time. Those bastards. Can you hear me? It seems you've been through a lot. Almost anything can happen here, and I can't stop them. That's why I need you to answer me honestly. I don't have much time either. What was your objective? Why did you cause such a major incident? I didn't think it was a prank from the get-go, but I couldn't assemble a case for prosecution. It's because I couldn't figure out the method behind it.
Again, at this point, it doesn't really matter so much what you say, but you got to. Do you want to be a dick about it, or, you know, be cooperative? I'm gonna go for the former.
True. There's no way I could be convinced of such a world just by reading the reports. It seems you're coherent. When and where did you find out about that world? How is it even possible to steal another's heart? Now, tell me your account of everything.
You sound crazy, lady.
Start from the very beginning.
Stealing hearts? What's all that about? Guess we'll find out.
You are held captive. A prisoner of fate to a future that has been sealed in advance. This is truly an unjust game. Your chances of winning are almost none. But if my voice is reaching you, there may yet be a possibility open to you. I beg you, please overcome this game and save the world.
See, that butterfly that's going past is actually quite relevant to the overall arc of the series, not so much to this particular story, but it appears in all Persona games. The character that the butterfly represents and sort of is only really made relevant in the first game.
Key to victory lies within
So
the
there's a
memories
character
of your
that does
moms.
appear in all the
The
games
truth
that sort of
that you and
guides
your
you and
friends
helps you
grasped.
throughout the journey. And that butterfly is his master, I believe. But yeah, he's only really relevant to the plot in the first one, but he appears in all of them.
It all began that day, when the game was started
In that
half
form.
a year ago. For the sake of your world's future, as well as your own, you must remember.
I'd like to save, yes. Yes, I would. Okay, so he's a... So a nice new file there, starting from level 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for riding with us today. We will be arriving in Shibuya shortly. This is the last stop for this line. Please transfer here for all subway lines. The doors to your left will open.
Please help!
What's going on here?
Damn brat! I'll sue!
Didn't really do anything though.
Are you for real?
I suppose he
Mental
spun
shutdown?
him around.
It's the truth. To a
Hand on his
person,
shoulder,
though,
but yeah.
it's gotta be a joke.
He fell
you
over
really
way
love
too
all that
easy.
occult stuff, don't you?
Probably drunk. Another interesting fact about this game actually, this is the first one to be set in an actual place. So they're all in Japan, but the city's made up. This one is actually around Shinjuku, Shibuya area. I don't really know Japanese geography that well, but I have actually been there, which is... I suppose it's a fact you can look up anyway, but yeah, I remember the first time I played it, I realised exactly. And the detail's quite good actually. See the shops and things that are made up, but the majority, yeah, is actually a real place, and it's quite interesting to walk past and I've been there. Not really sure what just happened there. I really love the music of this game. I like the music of most of them actually, but this one in particular. So let's people live in the city, trying blah blah blah. I suppose you can help friendly officer. Yes. What else for directions? Only a bit further back. Take a right after that apartment up the stairs. He said after, didn't he? Let's go this way. Okay, I guess that's it. But, yes, it's Sakura. Looks like this might be Sojiro Sakura's house. Reasonable assumption. Even after ringing the doorbell, doesn't look like anyone will answer the door. Maybe he's out. Parcel delivered. Oh yeah, Sakura-san's usually at his camp around this time. Why do you know that? Well, the Blanc's in the back alley, so I should make my other deliveries first. Thank you for the helpful information. Okay, yeah, that's it. So, LeBlanc Cafe. On the mini-map there's a coffee cup in this direction, so I'm going to make a guess that's what it is. You can talk to people and get information from them, but I'm just going to apply some logic. Yep, curry. Coffee and curry, okay. Let's go inside.
A public transit bus was driven down an opposing lane with its customers still in it. The citizens can't live in peace if this keeps up.
Oh, how frightening.
What could be going on? Didn't something similar happen just the other day?
Vertical is the name of a shellfish used for farming pearls.
Oh, right. They did say that was today.
We'll be going now. The payment's on the table.
Thanks for coming.
This place is in the back alley, so there's no worries of a car crashing in here.
A what now?
I'm playing just behind your news, man.
There's been a string of those rampage accidents, you know. I just hope that none happen around here.
None of my concern.
We'll see you next time.
Oh, 4 hours for just a single cup of joe.
Oh, I hate when people do that.
So, you're the guy.
Please take care of me. Is Sakura-san here? I'm gonna go with this one. Again, it's the first date. It doesn't matter what you say yet.
Yeah. I'm Sojiro Sakura. You'll be in my custody over the next year. I was wondering what kind of unruly kid would show up. But you're the one, huh? Have you been told? A customer of mine and your parents know each other, and... well, not that that matters. Follow me.
It looks like we're moving with this.
This is your room.
Mess.
I'll at least give you sheets for your bed.
Can you at least give you a clean room?
You look like you want to say something.
Right, so first impressions. It's big.
It's on you to clean up the rest.
Oh, thanks. Seems like you just forgot me.
I'll be leaving after I lock up each day. You'll be alone at night, but don't do anything stupid. I'll throw you out if you cause any trouble. Now then, I got the gist of your situation. You protected some woman from a man forcing himself on her. He got injured, then sued you, right? That's what you get for sticking your nose in a matter between two adults. You did injure him, yeah? And now that you've got a criminal record, you were expelled from your high school. The courts ordered you to transfer and move out here, which your parents also approved. In other words, they got rid of you for being a pain in the ass. It's best you not talk about anything unnecessary. I am in the restaurant business, you know. Behave yourself for the year. If nothing happens, your probation will be lifted.
Oh yeah.
Cause any problems, and you'll be sent straight to juvie. We'll be going to Shujin tomorrow.
Oh yeah, with these games. Shujin?
Shujin Academy, the school you'll be attending. We'll introduce ourselves properly to the staff there. There's rarely a place that'll accept someone like you, you know? What a waste of my Sunday.
Probably a crap school then.
Your luggage arrived earlier. I left them over there.
What a nice guy. I'm gonna call you Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. Don't call me that. Okay. All of your stuff is in one box. Okay. Okay, so I've got some new threads. Some table, storage, desk, junk. Okay. Yuck. Start cleaning? Yes, definitely. Well, see the tub. I'd get sick quite quick if I was living there. See the particles floating down the side. Nasty. Excellent.
Seriously?
Yeah, this looks a little better.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna head back then.
Hey, I can't save yet. Okay, interesting. Change to sleep. Arrest child. Criminal record.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
Still, I couldn't let that go. And what kind of guy would I be if I just let a man do what he wants to that baby? But that day, I have to go home early.
Just get in the car.
It's dark. I'm just gonna, walk really quick. And, oh, you can hear a man arguing in the distance. And they're just up ahead. So naturally, I'm gonna run toward them.
How dare you?
Stop it! Let me go!
Don't give me that shit.
Nice. Nice.
What a waste of time. You think you're worth causing me trouble, huh?
I'll call the police!
Call them if you want. The police are my bitches. They're not gonna take you seriously.
No! Stop!
So you like in the police or mail or something?
Someone called the cops, huh? Get in the car. Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Okay, yeah, it's a position of
What are
power.
you looking at?
Politician or something?
Get out of my face. This ain't a show. You're lost, kid. See? This is all because you're so damn slow. Get in the car.
I don't think you should be driving. Bastard. That weird app that somehow ended up on my phone. Icon looks almost like an eye. I thought you deleted it too. And gone. Oh, it's starting to get heavy. Losing consciousness. So sleepy. The hell? In some sort of kinky dream? Chains and... Oh no, he's in prison. Okay. Makes sense, you're on probation. Going to live somewhere strange. Kinda like prison. Well, maybe not. Isolation. Fitting. For the time. I haven't left my house in a couple of weeks because of this corona thing. Ah, shit.
Trickster, welcome to my velvet room.
This is the guy I was talking about earlier that's in all the games, that helps you and guides you throughout. If you've played the other games, you'll know he sounds nothing like himself.
So you've come to, inmate. The you in reality is currently fast asleep. You are
In
only
real life,
experiencing this as a
I think it was
dream.
the Japanese actor who voiced him died before making this game.
Welcome. I am
So they
delighted
changed
to
the
make
voice
your
in
acquaintance.
Japan.
This place exists
To this
between
one.
dream and reality, mind and matter.
There
It
is a
a room
story
that only those who are
which
bound by a
will be
contract may enter.
much later.
I am Igor, the master of this place.
Yeah,
Remember
it's
it
kind of
well.
random that his voice changed for the English
I
dub.
summoned you to speak of important matters. It involves your life as well.
Dude, let me out.
Know your place, inmate! Who do you think you're talking to?
Still, this is a surprise. The state of this room reflects the state of your own heart. To think a prison would appear as such. You truly are a prisoner of fate. In the near future, there is no mistake that ruin awaits you. I speak of the end
How
to
you know about that?
everything.
Big nose.
However, there is a means to oppose such a fate. You must be rehabilitated toward freedom. That is your only means to avoid ruin. Do you have the resolve to challenge the distortion of the world?
What?
You didn't decline, Very well, that is enough. Allow me to observe the path of your rehabilitation. Pardon me for not introducing the others. To your right is Caroline. To your left, Justine. They serve as wardens here.
Ha! Try and struggle as hard as you like. The duty of wardens is to protect inmates. We are also your collaborators. That is, if you remain obedient.
I shall explain the roles of these two at another occasion.
We already did, they're the wardens.
Now then, it seems the night is waning. It is almost time. Take your time to slowly come to understand this place. We will surely meet again, eventually.
Time's up. Now hurry up and go back to sleep.
That raining? No way. What a weird dream. Knife.
Hey.
Looks like you're up. What's happening?
Well... Jeez.
Get up, boy. Okay, Daddy. I said, don't call me Daddy. Die, Daddy.
Do me a favor and behave yourself, all right? Don't get me wrong. I don't care what happens to you. Just don't cause me any trouble.
To reiterate, just so we're clear, you will immediately be expelled if you cause any problems. Honestly, I hesitated on accepting someone like you, but there were some circumstances on our side. You might have done a variety of things in hiding in your hometown, but you will behave yourself here.
His shirt and jacket, like, holding under his neck. Oh, that looks weird.
If you are thrown out from our school, there will be no place for you to go. Keep that in mind. This is the teacher in charge of your class.
I'm Sadayo Kawakami.
And if you've played Persona 3, you know that voice actor is actually one of your teammates from that game.
Here's your student ID. Be sure to read the school rules. Any violations will send you straight to the guidance office. And if by chance you cause any problems, I won't be able to protect you at all. That is your promise, yes, Principal Kobayakawa?
Mm-hmm. He is responsible for all his actions.
But really though, why me? There should have been better candidates.
Alright, good teacher.
It was a sudden transfer, and your class was the only one that had an opening.
If you're done explaining things, mind if we get going? I got a store to get back to.
Sakura-san, please keep a close eye on him. Don't let him cause any trouble outside.
Well, I'll be sure to have a serious talk about the situation he's in.
Come to the faculty office when you arrive at school tomorrow. I'll show you to your classroom.
Right, got it. Good God. We've recorded for 50 minutes. Such a long intro. Guess that's what it means to have a criminal record. Turns out it past follows you wherever you go. By the way, if you get expelled now, I won't hesitate to kick you out. Got it. I'll be careful.
Hey.
What a troublesome situation.
I can't believe they pushed someone with a record on me. A male teacher would be better suited for this.
Why in the world was someone like that admitted here?
Who knows? It was the principal's decision. I was told that it's for the school's reputation.
I would have thought that my volleyball team has contributed more than enough to cover that.
That's certainly true.
I mean, there's more to school than volleyball, but okay.
Be careful, okay? Then again, if anything were to happen, I'd kick out a student like that right away.
Well, I keep wishing that he'd just end up not coming to school.
Jesus.
Still, that isn't something I should be saying as a teacher.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, I should be returning to practice.
Oh, right. The tournament's coming up, isn't it?
Having such high expectations placed on you by others is quite a problem in itself. We'll have to work hard to make up for the track team, too.
Yes, that's true. Why'd it have to be my class?
Traffic's not moving at all. You're taking the train starting tomorrow.
Fuck this, you're taking the train.
So, how was it? The school, I mean. Think you can manage? You brought it on yourself, though. Still, you were expelled once already. To think you'd re-enroll in a different one.
Yeah, what else would I do?
It's not like anyone will be sympathetic with you. If that's what it was like at school, people might say stuff about me in the future, too. What a troublesome kid I've taken in.
Did you? Yeah.
I was asked to do it, and I just happened to agree to it. I've already been paid for it, too, after all.
Ah, money. There we go.
A subway has derailed at Shibuya Station, greatly affecting the timetable all across the...
Oh, another accident? So that's why it's so crowded. There's been a lot of those lately.
The inbound train will soon be arriving at platform number 1. Please wait behind the yellow line.
Should look a bit familiar.
I don't have a visual yet.
That was direct footage from
If
the
you
accident.
know what I'm talking about. If not,
According
the game
to
will
the
explain.
police, the engineer's life was not in danger despite his injuries. After questioning, even he could not explain his high speed when approaching the station. No further comments were made. Police are still looking for a plausible motive.
It's less of an operating accident and more of a crime of the company and the government. Site inspectors apparently reported all of this 6 months ago. The deterioration of the tracks and the ATC. Seems a railway company and the Ministry of Transport both turned a blind eye to the truth. There's no way they can hide. This will go all the way to the top.
Now on to our main story. With this derailment accident, as well as other recent incidents of unknown motive, concern is spreading among the general public. Just what could be causing such a drastic change so suddenly in these people? SNN has
Everything's linked. That's what you're thinking, correct?
Furthermore, according to SNN sources,
Oh well. Are you free? You and I haven't gone for a drink in a while.
Thank you, sir. But I have another meeting to attend. I must be going.
I was ready to go for this meeting, and that's when this extremely fast train just came crashing in. Oh man, I thought I was gonna die.
A noisy subway platform filled with people was suddenly...
Did you ask for me? Is it a case?
Not quite. I want your opinion on something.
Sure. Your judgment is quite often correct, though. Can we discuss this over sushi, perhaps? You are making a student work late, after all.
Conveyor belt only.
Damn it. Wanted a free meal.
Jeez.
Damn, to think there'd be that much traffic. What a waste of time. Wasn't able to open the cafe.
Well,
whatever.
fine.
Just head upstairs. Something I need to give you. Okay, Daddy. I said stop calling me Daddy.
Talk about a gruesome accident. 80 people were involved. It's a diary. Make sure you write in it. You may be under probation. There's no special limitations on what you do in particular. Besides following the law, that is. However, I'm obligated to report on you, which is why I'm having you record your daily activities. Hey, what's up? I'm about to leave right now. Don't worry, I'll be there in no time. I'll see you soon. Well, I'm off. I'll lock the place up, so do whatever you want for the rest of the night. Oh, but don't mess up my store. If something goes missing, I'll hand you right over to the cops. You got school tomorrow. You better head off to bed, all right?
Good night, Daddy. I said stop it. Just do as I'm told for now. I like the for now part. Should write down what happened today in my diary. Saving, excellent. So this is how we save. Oh, wait, can we save? Okay, we'll go to bed first. Phone's ringing. Okay. Yo, it's me. God? Who is this? Got my voice already? It's Sakura. Oh, closed that shop, but I forgot to flip the sign to close. It's too much hassle to go back, so flip the sign for me. Okay. Making a habit not to save guys' numbers into my phone. With the hat and the comment about guys sitting in your car, front seat of your car. Yep, definitely not a pimp. Some sort of player. Flip the sign. Okay. Different sign. There we go. Right, I'm gonna save now. Should I turn the lights off? You know what, he left the lights on. It's his cafe. Still can't save. What's going on? Go to sleep. school. Yungen. Jaya. Ayoma. Chion. Probably butchering these words. Transfer. Looks like I need to go out to Shibuya, then transfer there. More news about the subway accident. Sounds a lot like. Sounds like a lot of people were hurt. The expected timetables. What the fuck is that strange app I saw last night? Keeps showing up. Time to delete it again. Looks like you got yourselves a virus. Probably reboot my phone just to get. Okay, kind of looks like me. Eyelids are starting to get heavy. Back to sleep we go. Ugh, Monday morning. Knife! Okay, so let's go to school. Why can't I save?
I should write something.
Okay, that's better. I can save now. So, I'm gonna cut this video here because it's already been an hour. Jesus. That's it for the intro. It's the longest intro ever. Anyway, thanks for watching. From episode 2 onwards, we'll actually be playing the game. So, hopefully I'll see you there. In the next episode of J.D. Plays.